5th and 6th grade. I'm combining your drawing video today because we got a lot going on. We got a lot of drawing, and I think this is going to be super fun. We have flying breakfast. As you can see, we've got a flying fried egg. We've got a frying piece of bacon. Flying. I meant flying, not frying. But that is a fried egg, and you do fry bacon. But they're flying pancake with butter, flying stick of butter. Anyway, I thought it'd be fun because we're going to make all this fairly three-dimensional. And really, we're learning how to draw some wings. We're learning how to do some 3D. We're learning a little bit of shading. So it's going to be fun and hilarious. I was inspired because Lucas and we learned how to draw a symmetrical butterfly with 4th grade yesterday. And he was talking about flying butter. Or what did you say, Lucas?
I was saying maybe a long time ago, like there used to be species of butter that fly, but one day the butter melted and out emerged a butterfly.
Okay, so anyway, that went straight to my head as far as food goes. Because, gosh, I feel like I'm eating a lot during our lovely quarantine. And so anyway, let's have a flying stick of butter. All right, let's get started. We have Max over here. Oh, you can't see him, but he's bugging us right now, so we're giving him pets. Let's start out with our pancake. So basically, our pancake is a cylinder, a very, very flat cylinder. And I'm going to draw with pencil, okay? I'll try to draw as hard as I can for you guys, and then I'll hold it up close so you can see a little better. So I want you to do a nice thin... Oops, my pencil broke. Nice thin oval, okay? Now you can see that I have mine kind of like this. You can do it however you want. Again, we are doing wings, so you may want to think about, and I'm noticing, part of my wing's gonna go off the paper, that's okay, but I do want to be able to show you, since I'm showing you how to draw at least one of the wings. So make sure you have room for wings, okay? So we have our nice long oval. We're going to go ahead and make that three-dimensional by doing a curved line on either side. I'll show this up closer, okay? All right, so I did a curved line here and a curved line here. And then I connect those two curved lines with, you guessed it, another curved line. It just mimics that top curved line on our pancake that we already drew. Okay, just like that, I know. we'll probably have to make some pancakes after this. So I put a little bit of butter on the top, and I go ahead and I do, you're thinking, well, maybe just a long rectangle. And you could do it that way, but I kind of do mine with two slanted angle lines parallel to each other, and then I connect with two longer angled lines. Okay, just like this. I round the corners, and you don't have to round the corners now. You can modify and change things maybe after you're done. This is the top. And then we go ahead and we're going to do straight lines down from each corner and then connect with a line. I'll show that to you down here. Boom, boom, boom. And then I connect. Boom, boom, just like that. And there's my little pat of butter. Little pat of butter.
I made it kind of
just like
off.
that. Yeah. Oh, nice. I like how. Can I show them?
Yes.
Because I think you might. Oh no, people can see what you're doing. Great. Yeah, you can make stuff dripping off. You could put syrup on it. I just did melting butter, and how I do that is just wavy lines that come out, and they get a little bit farther away from this side of the butter. I'll even drip off a little bit like this too. Okay, just like that. I would then erase that part of my pancake there. Okay, so now we have our pancake. Let's go ahead and do the wings, okay? We can do shading later. I'll touch on shading a little bit after we're done drawing our 4 pieces of breakfast here. Okay, so with the wing, we'll start with the basic shape. We're gonna do an angle line up, okay? And you can just keep it straight for right now because we'll curve things in a little bit. And then I want you to do a straight angled line down, just like this. You can do the same on both sides. Do the same exact thing. If it goes off the paper, that's fine. You just pretend, right? Yeah. Okay, so now on this side, I leave a space on the right side of my pancake, and I do a straight line out, just like this. A straight line angled down, just like this. It's going to be the same length where this top line starts, and then we connect, okay? And it's very sharp and geometrical now. We will change, do the same thing on the other side, okay? Just like this. All right, so this is what it looks like now. Okay, now for a modification, we're gonna do these first feathers down here, okay? I like to erase that bottom line first. You can still see it a little bit to indent, you know, because you've indented a little bit, but it just makes things easier. Okay, so how I do this is I curve that top line a little bit, and then I do a curve on the inside where it connects to a point. Now I'm gonna keep doing that all the way down, okay? When it gets to this point of your feather, you're going to do your last feather from that line, just like that, okay? I like to bring these connecting lines up just a little bit. If it's looking a little messy right now, kind of like mine, I just, you know, you're gonna fix things or modify or change kind of at the end. Right now we're just getting those basic shapes down. Okay, so on this side, we're gonna do the same thing, except I usually keep it soft. It's like a scallop line, just like that. Okay, just like that. I'll show that up closer. Make sure you can see. Yep. Now we need to do some layers of feathers. You do the same thing. You do a curved line and another curved line that comes to a point. And we're layering on top of the feathers that we just did, the longer feathers here, okay? And then when you get to these feathers here, just make sure they're little scallop layered feathers, okay? Just like that. I usually do one more layer of the long part of the feathers, okay? Let me make sure you can see. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. It's just you start on the inside of the last feather you did, you curve, come to a point. Curve, 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 come to a point. I don't do another layer of feathers for this narrower part here. Okay, so you're gonna wanna do the same thing over on the other side. I'm not gonna show you how to do that right now because it'll take a while and I think you get the gist of the feathers. So what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna show you how to do the stick of butter, the piece of bacon, and then the fried egg, okay? And I'll show you in 3-dimension, and you do the same thing for all the feathers. It's the same tactic that we used to draw this side of the wing with the feathers, okay? Once we're done drawing these 3 other things, and you can draw whatever you want. If you want to do a bottle of syrup, if you want to do a piece of toast, totally up to you. Okay, so we are going to do this fried egg. It's just wavy lines. If you want to start with a basic shape, just start with a circle, okay? And then you can modify and make it wavy, okay? Some of the wavy lines are going to be wider or bigger than others. And then you can, if you want to just, or you'll want to for sure, erase that circle on the inside, okay? Okay, and all I do to make my the outside part of my fried egg a little 3-dimensional is I mimic starting on just one side that line